Not exactly sure who's watching, but I do thank you for watching. What we're going to do right here, this is one of my favorite boards. So I'm just going to sit here and build a city from scratch. I was trying to get some racing going, and I really don't feel like long haul racing right now. And I get it, you know, got a lot of other things going right now, so I'm going to just do a little city building. So again, it's one of my favorite boards, and I'm just going to build it from scratch. So wherever you are, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. And let's get some of the basics here. So, city skyline, city building. So we're gonna build this thing up to like, let's just get to like the first 10, 20,000. All right. So what I'm gonna do right here is go ahead and boom, and pause it just to get the ball rolling. Now, initially when I start, I use a 2-lane gravel road, 20 cent. Obviously, I only got, you know, less than 70,000 to get this started. So when you're city building, the basics of your city, you're gonna need electricity, you're gonna need water pumping, and your sewage for your city, right? All the other stuff like medical, schools, and all that we'll get into. So we're going to start off with some good old dirt roads. So before you get started, one thing you want to look at is you come to this menu, view information, natural resources, right? So there's 4 type of things. This is a vanilla. I have a few DLCs on here, but I don't have like the industry DLC or nothing like this. So I know I could put a farm right here, right? Got some acreage right here. I know I have ore. That's going to be right here. I could do another farm right here. All that greenery that you see up there, that's going to be for forest. So obviously I'm going to want to do my industry area like right up in here. So what I'm going to do is put like a little sliver of industry right here just to get started. Then this whole thing is going to be ore. So let me just go ahead and build so you get an idea of what you're looking at. So when the ground looks light. So basics of what I'm doing right here. This is your water pumping station right here. This is your sewage. We're going to go with our power station right here. So first part of the city building, want your infrastructure in place. So I got my water. It's going to be a little industrial area to start. So what I'm going to start doing is building the residential around here. The commercial area probably right here. I just rebuild. So let's go here, roads. Let's see where I build this out at. $90, thank you. So I'm doing is a free build right here. So this is obviously the residential area being built up. Have commercial right here in the middle, industrial right there. It's actually therapeutic, just letting the mind roll and just build. Start off with dirt roads, and then eventually, once I get to a certain size, I replace all the dirt roads. These are my favorite kind of roads to use right here, which are 2-lane roads with median trees and bicycle lanes, but I can't use that, so I got 4,800 people, so. Just going ahead, building it up. Favorite board, because this water right here, it's very deep water. And it goes all push out that way, so it's a very fun map to build on. When I used to play this game, I used to always do it with the unlimited cash, and aka Nil convinced me, you should just do it with the budget and get the marks, and it's so much more fun doing it this way with the budget. So right now we're just letting it build up, waiting for the industrial area to start kicking in, as it is right now. It's industrial. Got some commercial areas right here, laundromat, food eatery. Some of the basics are coming in. Just go ahead and let it build up for a few seconds. One of my favorite parts is when the people start coming in, then you're going to start seeing a stream of cars start just pouring in. That is so fun to watch for your first couple of Sims come to their new homes. So we got nighttime. Let's so you got 295 people living in town right now, so I'm just waiting to see that stream of cars start coming in. Ah, here we go. I called it. So let me slow this down just a little bit. This is so fun to watch. Like, this is the one time in the game, like, you build something and you just start seeing your Sims come in for the first time. See all these cars coming, people looking for their new homes. And you can do stuff like this. You can inspect them real quick. Driving home. He's a guard at the Ice Cube factory. You like that? Ice Cube factory? Edward Roberts. See who this person is right here. So yeah, look at that. Everybody's just coming into town. Looking for their home they just purchased from OG Boogeyman in OG Boogeyman City. Yeah, baby. So I did good with the budget. I didn't spend all my money. So now what I can do is pretty much kind of go ham. Let's see here. I did make a mistake. I came down vertically like this way when I really wanted to go this way. So we build it as we fly. Let's see. So you saw that. So one of the first things you want to do is you got people moving in. You want to get a landfill in here. So we're going to put the landfill right here. Actually, let's put it right here. So as people are coming in, you got trash collectors coming out. You see you got the trash trucks coming out right there. Then you got citizens coming in, so you want to get a medical clinic in here. So I'm going to put this medical clinic right there. So you got the basics. You got a medical clinic, power, trash, sewage, water pump. Since the water is all flowing that way, the sewage and the drinking water doesn't mix. Kind of hard to build infrastructure at night. So come up right here. And again, I'm just free building before I get into like all the curved roads and stuff. Just want to get some infrastructure down. So already having power issues. So what that means I'm gonna have to do is come over here, raise that budget. I'm just gonna do it to 125. So that should alleviate that. That took care of that problem. Money flow back in. So green is obviously your residential, your family homes. Blue is your commercial. Over here is your industrial area. I'm gonna eventually put a farm right here. Then going up right here, I'm gonna eventually put ore, and then over there you see the trees. So the balance part right now is basically you want to be able to keep your money kind of flowing in. It's coming in slowly but surely, but you want to make sure you got an infrastructure set. Oops. Again, no expert. This is just free building. This makes the game fun for me. So I'm going to add this right here. Get some more residentials coming in. And again, to start off, we use a dirt road. Dirt roads are cheaper, less maintenance, but eventually I will go to my favorite one. So oh, so gotta let that kind of build up a little bit. So remember, anytime you're starting in City Skylines, your map pretty much starts like this. Dirt roads leading in, you need your industrial area, your power unit right here, sewage, water pump, medical facility, landfill. Those are your basics. Then from there, where are you going to put your residential area? Where are you going to put your commercial area? The industrial area right there. So now on this right here, I got firehouse, police station and stuff. So if you need the money, really, you can always come over here and get a loan. So I'm just going to take the loan just to show you. So I got 83,000 now. So what I can do now is definitely need a police department. So I'm going to situate my police department. Put my police department right here. And I'm going to sit my fire department. Situate it more right here. So that's industrial, commercial. And just to start, then to get to the residential. So elementary school. So I'm going to go ahead and get that going. So we put the elementary school. Yeah, let's put it right here. Got a little ocean view. A little dangerous right there. I'm not gonna lie. I'll probably put some gates up right here a little later. But you know, I want the kiddos to have a nice little view and stuff right now. Yeah, that's a little dangerous right there. You know, some kids that get up on here, we're like, oh, let's swing out to the water. But, you know. All right. Keep it together, Boogeyman. Keep it together. All right, so now you see the water and sewage is in the red. Again, this is something AK Nilf taught me. So a simple fix to that, just come to your economy, come over to your budget, and just raise your budget up on it so it maximizes your production. It's day and it's night. Okay. So if I really want to maximize my money, I'll take this. Well, this is medical, so let me just put medical about 75. I ain't gonna have a whole bunch of crime and stuff going right now, so in the beginning you want to kind of penny pinch just a little bit. Education, we drop that down to 80. I would do 70. trash, we'll get that back up. So for right now with trash, I'm just gonna drop it down to 70. Now again, I will be bringing these back up. Now, as you can see, the water is taken care of as soon as you raise the budget. Water is going up. Immediately, you start seeing the citizens are growing. So I got a little extra fedia. So now I can really do some building that I want to do. So we're going to come over here. Try to maximize as much space. Now I keep my builds pretty much generic because I'm also building with traffic flow in mind, because at some point eventually this whole board right here is going to be full. So I'm building with traffic in mind. Eventually this whole structure be redone over here once I add the poles and, okay, the tolls. T-O-L-L, not poles. Not like stripper pole, but toll. So eventually I add the toll roads over here. So again, it's just a pretty generic vanilla way to just kind of get things going. Your industrial area right here, your power plant, your landfill. Of course, you want the trash trucks to be able to have access to get to your commercial area, then eventually residential. So again, we're just building it as we fly, you know. But again, my main thing is just traffic flow. This is just one thing I'm good with my cities. And again, being from Los Angeles, I know a thing or two of how bad traffic could get, so I take that into mind as I'm building. So as the city gets bigger, we're not going to have any traffic issues. So right now, obviously, I want to just keep residents coming in. Now I'm leaving these areas open right here for now, because what I need next is, I need access to the parks and stuff. So I'm not going to get that for, well, I'm almost there, about 50 people there. Now the fun building comes into play. So right now I'm just keeping it, you know, basic, generic. But I like to put parks and playgrounds, a lot of that type of stuff for my Sims. So let me see here. Next milestone, 1,400. So we're almost there. The nighttime, I just kind of let it just kind of flow out because it's a little difficult. You can't really see as much, and plus I'm using dirt roads. So streets are not as lit up. So we're almost there. Come on, need 3 more. There we go. Yeah, we're there. All right. So this is the fun part. So you can come over here. You got parks and stuff like, you know, stuff to build. So what I'm going to do right now is, originally I wanted to put parks and stuff like up in here. What I'm going to do is put this park right here. Sorry, people, but bam, got to put a park right there. You can basically relocate your people. I just really need this. So I like to, like, every 2-3 city blocks have a row of parks in. So I had to get rid of those citizens right there so I could get these park infrastructures in. It's for the betterment of the people. I have to relocate you guys. All right, so like I was saying over here, so now I could just kind of do a nice little bigger infrastructure right here, the park with the playground right there. Add some parking. Quite sure I'm gonna have some kids need to go to high school. See what that's looking like. 67 eligible, so I could kind of hold off on high schools right now. All right, just want to make sure your water infrastructure is good. And as you can see with my water, it's real simple. Sewage, water pump. Try to keep them straight lines going down the city block, so it makes it easier to expand your water infrastructure. You got your power right here. Power to your water. So it's the basics. So right now, just waiting for it to get some sunlight so I could do some more building. I see how these parks look right here. Got the park, little playground, parking structure. And maybe now you see why I eliminated those homes and put a park and stuff right here. So that the citizens on this side got a little park they could come through here. And then as I expand over here, I could build the way I want to build. So what I'm going to do for these citizens over here is I'm going to put some parks right here. So put a park there, a playground right there. You know, might as well just, this might be a little noisy. So I'm just going to kind of chill on that right now. But I'm going to add more parks. And I'm going to add another park. So you have the commercial area, got a nice park. So now the citizens are not forced to just come over here to these parks. 1 block, 2 block, 3 blocks. You got a park right here. Parks over here. 3 blocks this way. And then we got parks right here. So that's why I do it the way I do. So you got these structures here for these homes. Parks right here. So as you can see right here, where it shows the sim count 1,912, you see my people are, you know, happy, they're smiling. Or another thing you could do is come right here, go to your info and views. Right here, obviously I'm gonna need to up my power production because my consumption is 44 megawatts. My electric production is only 47. So let me show you how the budget thing works. So obviously, at this point, I'm just gonna go ahead and max it out. Then we're gonna come back over here. And you see how the electric production is gonna slightly go up. Okay, that was really literally a slightly go up. It's just went up a few ticks. So what I'm gonna do just to be safe versus sorry, is we got the fundage. I don't really like doing this a whole lot, but I don't want the energy to run out, so we're just gonna go ahead and drop that right there. Now you see my energy production is now 100 megawatts with the energy consumption at 44 megawatts. So that basically gives me the energy infrastructure I need to really go ham and really build a nice, more residentials for my Sims. So now the daytime's up, me pause the game, so you have a better idea of what I'm building right here. So you saw me just add, pull up my pointer. So you saw me just build these parks right here. So you see what I mean by you got commercial, parks right here for them, right up in here. So yeah, so now we're gonna go ahead, go back over here to roads. And again, I'm really waiting to get to about right here. About 4,800, so I can use the bicycle lanes because I love my Sims to use the bicycles and so on and so forth. You see 3 bars on your bottom right hand of the screen, right above where it says 6 people watching. So the top one, the green one, is obviously your residential. There's a demand for that. The one in the middle is the blue. That's the demand for commercial, and the one at the bottom. Again, we're looking at the far right side of your screen, the bottom side. So I know I need more commercial areas. What I'm going to do to alleviate that is bring up these old dirt roads. And I'm just going to go ahead and boom, boom, boom. See, this industrial area is not going to expand this way. I'm going to expand my industrial area that way. Eventually, ore will be mined past this white line right here. So this is going to be a very small industrial area. This is just a start. But I'm going to build a massive industrial area right up over there on the other side of the freeway. So what I'm going to do now is add more commercial right here. So you come right here. This is your low-density commercial zone. Small stores and cozy boutiques offer citizens places to spend their money. Low-density commercial zones can provide the necessities for nearby low-density residential areas. So we're going to go ahead and just, well, actually, you know what? I don't want to put it too close to that. So what I'm going to do is for my industrial guys, so I'll go ahead and put some parks right here. So my industrial guys right here, they have somewhere they could come, eat their lunch and stuff right there. I don't want my commercial zone too close to it. I could put the commercial zone there, put a commercial zone right there. So that should alleviate that one bar. And now I can get back to doing what I really want to do is continue building infrastructure so I can have more sims come in. So take a look at the map. Real simple. You just kind of hit this right there. Make sure your stuff is flush. Okay. I'm right there. Connect these roads down right here. Okay. Just come right there. Now this one right here, because I really don't want to do any of that. So what I'm going to do is pop this right in here. And this will be a perfect location for a park or a playground. Right in this little thing. So instead of connecting that road there, I'm just going to go ahead and slide a park right there. It's going to fit. Is it going to fit? Bam! Got it! See that? So you got a nice little park right there. Go back over here to roads. We go ahead and speed it up so the money keeps rolling in. Come down here. And then keep it simple. I'm building with traffic flow in mind. So as the city gets bigger, I want to control traffic flow. Where can you check traffic flow? You just come down, show you again. You come, hold the square button, info views, come over here right here. So traffic, average traffic flow, as you can see in your top left corner of the screen, my average traffic flow is looking pretty good. It's between 94 and 95%. So that's why I build my cities, the roads the way they are. I want to have full control over traffic flow from the start to the end. So it's fluctuating between 93 and 95%, but that's good. That basically means traffic is flowing. As you can see, you look throughout the city or my small town. Kind of crazy too. We ain't got no stoplights. There's a whole lot of give and take in my town. You know, Boogeyman City, you know, there's a whole lot of trust. Ain't got a single stoplight anywhere. But it's working. It's working. It's working. Oh, where the cops go? Where the cops go? Hold on. Where they going? Let's see where they're going. Responded to a call at a neighborhood shop. So let's take a little view. Let's see where the cops are going real quick. What's going on here? What's going on here? Are they gonna arrest somebody? No, damn. Okay, I guess not. I guess I just saw this lady walk out right here. So I guess she called her husband. She's like, "Look, I need the credit card." He was like, "All right, baby, I'll be there in a few seconds." So he got there quickly. So I think that's probably what just happened. No harm, no foul. Nothing wrong with that. So anytime you see this right here, it just means you basically need to just make sure you have water. Okay, so obviously I'm not going to just stop there. I'm just going to swing it down all the way right here. Ooh, offset it just a little bit. Take that. And then we're going to come right here and just connect it right here. You see my water infrastructure? Pretty simple, pretty precise how you start it. So the water lines, just everything's flowing. Water's pumping in. Water pumps in this way. And then the way everything is set, then sewage is being pumped out right here. This is about as close to any of us want to get to a sewage pump without smelling it. You know? So anyways, and I appreciate everybody taking time watching me do this. This is actually really my first real live City Skylines build from scratch. And the luxury is I could, be a little bit more free talk. I could be a little bit more myself, let my personality just run out. So hopefully you're enjoying this. It's a fun game. If you're ever interested in picking up City Skylines and we happen to be friends already, just hit me up. I will absolutely love to walk you through the first city build. It's not hard. It starts like this. You just build a road. And again, I'm not building with anything in mind other than traffic flow and just having fun, just free building. Now, one thing you do want to keep monitoring is come right here. I have 200 eligible students for high school. I typically wait till it gets to like about 1,000. Then I build my first high school. Elementary, I have 380 eligible children. I have the capacity for 147. Obviously, it's my only elementary school I have right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add an elementary school over here. And then I'm going to go ahead and put another elementary school right here centralized. So when you see elementary school wise, I have one covering this side for this population, the original one right here. And then I have another elementary school right here for the population about to grow out right here. So now you see I have a capacity for 441 children. And I have 377 and counting eligible. So I'm going to have to just go ahead and just come down right here. I'm just going to see if I could, boom, get a little playground right there for the kiddos. And then I'm just going to go ahead and just simply add another elementary school right here. That should put my capacity over 500. Perfect. Got me well into the green. So I'm at 588 capacity with 375 and counting kiddos ready to go to school. All right. So now that that part's taken care of, I'm going to come over here, take a look at my landfill. So I got one landfill. So to be safe, I know this landfill is going to probably start filling up at some point. So I'm just going to go ahead and drop another landfill right here. Get more trash trucks out there. I'm anticipating my needs. What? How you got crime going on in the clinic? How do you have crime going on in the clinic? What is going on here? I made it funny. Ha 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 ha. All right. Anyways, so what we're gonna do is come over here. Right. So, like I said, you got a park right there. So I'm gonna throw another park there. Throw another park right there. Okay. And then, can I squeeze in? No, I can put a botanical garden in there, can I? Yeah, botanical can fit. We just put that there, that there, that there, and that there. I personally love botanical gardens, so, I mean, who wouldn't love to have 4 botanical gardens right there? Anyway, so now what I'm going to do is put my residential, 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 residential. As it starts to grow, you kind of see the method to my madness. Like this whole row is pretty much parks and stuff. So you want to keep your Sims happy. And let's see here. So you look at their bottom right hand of the screen. You see that bar at the top, that green one. So they're screaming for more residential. They're saying less talking boogie and more building. We need more Sims, buddy. No problem. I understand the assignment. And I'm doing it like this because it's kind of, just showing you, like, I could get into the whole elaborate and curving the roads and all that. Perfect. So recycling, recreational use. Now, I've been waiting for this moment, this whole build. I'm about to make my Sims extremely happy. Now, what I'm going to do, it's nighttime, so they're going to get this news at night. Of course, the bud that's going to be coming to us is coming from OG Boogeyman's Los Santos connection. Oh, yeah, I said it. So we're going to come over here to policies. Power usage and water usage, you don't want to do that yet because that's going to run your thing up. Smoke detectors are something I do. Obviously, I'm not going to ban pets. I'm not psychotic, people. So, but I will do recycling. Make sure the bins are out. And we're going to do recreational use. Now, notice, Most people don't read it. It shows the marijuana leaf, but it says recreational use. Allow recreational use of controlled substances, which means multiple, attracts more tourists, but also requires more police presence in the area. Slightly increased tax income, moderately increased tourism, slightly reduced crime rate, increases police budget by 15%. I'll increase my police budget by 25. You need cops. So I'm going to go ahead and put the recreational use in. That's going to be across the board. Then I'm going to go do schools out. So until I get a big enough population, real educational stuff, I really need the infrastructure of my town built. So that's going to add to the, look at that. Look at the overall happiness. 145 counting. So my citizens are getting stoned right now. And with that being said, I'm going to take a quick hit of my vape. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh. Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, pray for me. Oh, Lord. No. Okay. All right. All right. Hold together, Boogie. Okay. All right. Am I alive? What am I doing here? All right. Hopefully you guys got a good laugh out of that. Somebody probably heard. I was like, oh my God. He's smoking the Mary J. He's smoking the devil's lettuce. I'm out of here. Okay. All right. Let's keep it professional. All right. So what am I doing right here? A row of parks. Like I said in the beginning, I'm a stickler for parks. And, whew, I'm feeling sexy right now. All right, so we're going to go ahead and I know there's at least one person listening to laughing their ass off right now, and I appreciate it. I'm just being myself. All right, so we're going to go ahead and put that down right there and come over here and put some more residential areas in for you. See that right there? Bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. Oops. And let me check my waters. Looking good. Energy. Looking good. Check my school situation. Okay. Kids are going. 403 for high school. So we're going to be putting the high school down soon. Library. We need a public library. Where can I put the public library where everybody can get to it? Let's see here. No. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put two libraries down. I'll put one right here. And then eventually I'll put another one right there. All right. So we got the library down. Awesome. I love libraries. I thank my father for that, man. It's just, I still have a passion, man. I could go in the library and just get lost in the library, man. It's just, I have such an addiction to books, man. It's just, nothing beats having a book in your hand and just getting lost reading, man. It's just, all right, let me stop. But yeah, I love reading. Libraries are a necessity. So if you happen to have any books or anything of that nature that you might not want, don't get rid of it. Contact OG Boogeyman. Send them to me. Eventually, when I get bigger property, I would love to build my own little library. So, all right. So you see how it's coming together right now. Vanilla, generic. Again, main focus right here is coming down right here. Traffic flow, as you can see your top left-hand corner of the screen, it's still right there in the mid-90s, between 94 and 95. That is my main concern as I build, is traffic flow. I want control of the traffic. I want to control the traffic. I wasn't quite sure which way I was going to go with that way. I was going to go Obama, Trump, but I just went with the boogeyman weird voice, but yeah. All right. Woo! Okay, here we go. So you're kind of seeing how everything is flowing out. As everything's developing. And once I get to about 4,800 cims, then I'm going to start the massive infrastructure where I'm going to literally destroy all these roads and rebuild them. Now, I did forget one critical thing, and this is letting you know this is about to become a problem. What's the one thing I have not built yet? A cemetery. So, don't build a cemetery, your town is going to get pretty bad pretty quick. So, what you want to do is you get your cemetery and kind of choose an ideal location. So, I'm going to prop the cemetery right here. No. That'd be bad. That's all bad. You put the cemetery next to the landfill. That's not good. It's like, so what are you trying to say, B? What you trying to say, homie? You want to dump everybody, man? Okay, let me stop. So I'm gonna put the cemetery right here. So, see, okay, you know what? Let's follow him. Let's follow that. Let's see that. Let's follow that. We can see where he's going. Picking up dead persons from the Dean stuff. So let's just follow. Let's see if he's gonna go to where that skull's at. Oh, yeah, baby. Loading the dead person. All right, so then we're going to just follow it back. Okay, cool. So, hey, homie, the cemetery's back over here. Where you going? Like, man, let's go get some lunch. See, they over in the commercial. They over here in the commercial area. They went to Big Bite. Hold on. I didn't see no dead bodies there. What y'all got in that casket? They're moving contraband. Hold on, homie. Where you? I thought y'all. What's going on here? I'm glad I'm watching this. What are we doing here? Man, they got bodies in there. They got that boogeyman capacity, Hirsch. Yeah, we can slap 3-4 bodies up in there, Boogie. We got you, man. We got you, Boogie, man. We got you, man. All right, hold on. No. I'm gonna follow where they going. I don't see how many bodies these things. I only thought they could take 1 or 2. Oh, okay, I see. Top right-hand corner of the screen. It said load 30%. So I'm figuring that they stack them, pack them, or rack them. All right, so we're not gonna follow that hearse no more, but at least we know they're doing their job. Moving along now. All right, so we're going to come over here. If you look at the bottom right-hand corner of your screen, you see the very bottom one. So that means they need more industrial area. And also, I'm quite sure I have some areas I can buy. So I'm going to... So remember, we're right here. All we have right now is this one middle map. So what I'm going to do... Oops, nope. Area. I'm going to buy that one right there. And I want to expand and go this way, right? But then I want to expand and go this way so I can have access to the trains. But for right now, I'm just going to keep it cool. Now I need to get some more money coming in. So what we're going to do is we're going to come over here to the toll roads. Go one way. Okay. Make sure it fits. Pause. No diddy. Pause that right there. All right. So put that right there. Make sure it's going the right direction. Yeah, it's looking nice. And then we're gonna bam. Highways. Small roads. Go to the dirt road and keep it connected. There you go. All right, so a little dirt road to connect. Next thing I'm going to do is IAS. Why have them pay $1 of toll when you could have them pay $4 in toll? Yes. Then this is going to need water. And it's going to need some electricity. So what I'll do is just go ahead and grab that right there. Boom. So that should start generating some extra income for my soon-to-be city. Even though right now it's just a, just a little boom town right now. Next goal is get to that 4,800, and then again, that's when I'm gonna start the process of changing these roads. So I want to build a police station right now, but that's gonna take all my money. So back to what I was gonna do is the infrastructure here. Need to pause that because that's about to go haywire. This right here. I should be able to just swing this one down. Fit. And then I can just go ahead and add some industrial right here. That works. Actually, you know what? Ooh, crime getting bad down here. I can't even afford the police station for it, so let me go ahead and let that run. So we'll go ahead and so what I'm gonna probably do is build it up to 4,800. Then from there, I'm gonna probably switch over to GTA, and then at some point later today, I should probably schedule this and jump back on later and pick up where we left off. And the next big thing would be to destroy all these streets and build them all with bicycle lanes and so on and so forth, and add a high school, infrastructure. I'm gonna be building a farm over here later. I'm gonna be building forestry right here, or right here. Then I'm gonna expand this industrial area, take the roads. What I'll probably end up doing is this freeway system. This whole section from here to about right here. What I'm gonna do is put it all underground. So I'm gonna have these cars as they exit this bridge, just gonna have this little sliver right here. Then about right here, right off that white line, I'm gonna have this free. I'm gonna make it all underground. So in that way, I could just have this just free flow across right here. So yeah, that's gonna be the plan. So at this point right now, just kind of letting those bars fill back up. Kind of see where the city's at, everything balance out, and then I do my next build. All right, so you see it's getting pretty bad down here, so I'm just gonna come down here. Definitely need a police station right here, so I'm about to make them happy. Watch them all smile. Boom! Look at that. And these criminals move quick. What is this? It's all good. It's all good. It happens. We lose one, then we come back and build another. Just have a little downtime right here. Just kind of like I said, just letting everything build up. I'm not sure if you guys can see on my screen, but there's a lot of race invites coming in. So part of me's like, go back to GTA, turn some laps, bud. Which I just might end up doing here shortly. Just gonna get some ideas for some more builds. Like I said, right around 4,800. That's if you want to switch it up. See, I got a GTA itch right now. I want to jump for free mode right now. Have my shenanigans. So I want to thank everybody for spending the last hour plus watching me build the city. It's the most I've had to watch me build a city ever. So thank you so much. I appreciate it. Live streaming back up in less than 5 minutes. Be GTA 5 online with OG Boogeyman and racing the free mode. So I'm gonna go ahead and save this right now. Yeah, so we got that. So remember how it looks. If you're gonna jump back on later today with me and see it go from this to what I'm gonna build it to, farm right there and all that good stuff. So I'm gonna switch over to GTA 5 again. The live stream right here on YouTube. Be back up here shortly. I appreciate you all for taking the time watching. Have a good one.